स्टेटमेंट इज सेल्फ एक्सप्लेनेटरी। आज की वीडियो थोड़ी डीप होने वाली है, सो प्लीज़ ग्रैब योर कॉफ़ी और थोड़ा सा ध्यान से डीपली समझने की कोशिश करते हैं। देयर आर पर्टिकुलरली टू एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ दिस। पहला, दैट when someone looks at you, ठीक है, when you appear in front of them for the first time, what they actually judge you by is the way you present yourself. So it can't be said that your looks don't matter. I'm not really talking about in the abstract terms about the book which is meant here. So basically you should not judge a book by its cover and look what's beneath the surface, right? But this doesn't really apply to real life. Mostly, I mean, sometimes not even to books as well. Let me explain that to you. What actually happens is that जब आप किसी इंसान से या फिर लोगों से मिलते हो, तो सबसे पहले वो क्या देखते हैं, आपने किस तरीके से खुद को प्रेजेंट किया है उनके सामने. दे आर नॉट जजिंग यू बाय द वे यू आर, बट हाउ यू हैव प्रेजेंटेड योर सेल्फ. सो इट्स वेरी मच इम्पॉर्टेंट दैट यू प्रेजेंट योर सेल्फ वेल. ठीक है, just applying and focusing on some basic grooming techniques really helps a lot. The second thing which actually matters is that of course आप किसी भी गंदी सी चीज़ को एक अच्छी पैकेजिंग में दोगे तो वो 1 या 2 दिन ही काम करेगा, 1 या 2 कस्टमर्स को ही आप बेच पाओगे, उसके बाद नहीं. सो देयर हैज़ टू बी सम स्किन बिहाइंड द सर्फेस. आई होप यू आर गेटिंग माई पॉइंट. आपको खुद को भी इस तरीके से बनाना है या फिर खुद को तैयार करना है इस तरीके से दैट यू आर ऑफ यूज टू सम पर्टिकुलर सेक्शन इन द सोसाइटी. क्योंकि हमें पता है ना कि हमें लोगों को जज नहीं करना चाहिए, किसी चीज़ को जज नहीं करना चाहिए विद द फर्स्ट इंस्टेंस ऑफ लुकिंग एट देम. बट व्हाट एक्चुअली हैपेंस इज दैट इन रियल लाइफ फर्स्टली पीपल जज यू बाय योर लुक्स एंड आफ्टर दैट दे गो ऑन टू चेक आउट व्हाट वर्क यू डू, द वे you present yourself, the way you are into the depth of the work you actually do. The actual way for it is that get to know someone better before having or passing on a judgment for them. Even Jesus Christ said that you should not judge a person, but if you are doing so, stop judging by mere appearances but instead judge correctly. So let me share with you some of the instances of my real life as well. I had one friend of mine. She was actually very good at her studies, but after the point of time I got to know that okay, she was dating someone. मतलब वो चीज़ आ ही जाती है आपके दिमाग में कि okay, अगर this person is so much active into her dating life, so she won't be able to handle her academic things so much good, and maybe it would have got impacted, although that really didn't matter, but still that does for some people. So I thought of that, but eventually after the point of time I got to know that oh no, she is also so much good at her academics, handling her academics and her relationship sidewise so well. So it's very much important कि आप पहले ही instance से लोगों को उनके look से या फिर do not judge a book by its cover. There are many people who look scary but still they are so much soft and subtle from within. There are also people who are soft spoken, but you would have got the thing. Take some time before judging someone. There are many instances in life जहाँ पर आप लोगों को judge कर लोगे, but after a point of time काफ़ी वक्त बीत चुका होगा जिसके बाद आपको realize होगी that okay, the assumptions you had for someone were actually different, and the best way to do this is to communicate, to build a bond or make good connections with them. That's the best form of getting to know them in the longer run. So it's very much important कि जब तक ना आप लोगों को अच्छे तरीके से जानोगे नहीं या फिर जानने की कोशिश नहीं करोगे, इट्स वेरी मच वियर्ड और absurd to make some assumptions about them. I get this story about Swami Vivekanand ji. So he was traveling in a train to Rajasthan in a second class apartment. So there were two Englishmen who were abusing him badly in the English language. So they actually thought that इन्हें तो English नहीं आती, he would not be able to understand that. But after like he was almost about to reach, उन्होंने क्या किया, एक अपने किसी ऑफिशियल से इंग्लिश में एक ग्लास ऑफ वाटर मांगा. That's when they got to know that okay, he knows English. ठीक है, उन्होंने उनसे जाके बस एक बात पूछी कि स्वामी जी, if you knew that we are hurling abuses at you, or and you know English, why didn't you stop us? Why didn't you ask us beforehand? Like, why were you so silent all the time? He answered just one thing: this is not the first time I have met fools. Now, this story is सेल्फ एक्सप्लेनेटरी. बट यार इंसानों को पढ़ना इज टफर दैन रीडिंग बुक्स. It's not that easy. Humans have so many different kind of colors, ways, and you just can't predict what's gonna happen in the near future. So it's important to take some time. इसलिए कहा जाता है ना, आप अगर किसी रिलेशनशिप में भी या फिर किसी फ्रेंडशिप में भी जाते हो, give it some time, give it some time to just flow, to just be, and after that point of time आपको समझ आ जाएगा which direction shall it go ahead. ठीक है, do not hurry about something because it actually helps you a lot. So I would just like to conclude this video with one. First impression matters. जो लोग ना खुद को अच्छे से प्रेजेंट कर पाते हैं ना, there are very high chances कि they get the opportunities more than the ones who have done greater shit but are not able to express or showcase those in that way. So it's highly important कि आप खुद को पैकेज अच्छे से करें. 2. Looks actually matter. उस बुक के एस्पेक्ट में बात करते हैं. सो वी आर सेड दैट डू नॉट जज अ बुक बाय इट्स कवर, बट आई थिंक इट्स अ बिट इररिलेवेंट इन टुडेज टाइम्स बिकॉज आज के डिजिटल एज में इफ देयर इज अ राइटर हु इज अबाउट टू पब्लिश अ बुक, ही और शी वुड हायर अ वेरी गुड ग्राफिक डिजाइनर. उस पर इतनी सारी एफर्ट्स डाली जाती है, इतने सारे टेक्स एंड रीटेक्स किए जाते हैं, तब जाके एक फाइनलाइज्ड वर्जन निकाला जाता है एक बुक कवर का. सो it's very much relevant or needed for them to be able to identify कि हाँ ये जो book है वो उसके अंदर के content को at least reflect कर सके. So I think it is good to judge a book by its cover. Even I, when I go to a bookstore, अगर मतलब उनका book cover अच्छा हो तो it will take very less time for me to pick that up. But अगर उनका cover उतना ज़्यादा मतलब क्या कहेंगे उतना ज़्यादा connected नहीं feel कर रहा है तो obviously वो intrigue करेगा. You will have to spend some time or 1 or 2 pages reading, and after that you'll be able to get to know कि इसे पढ़ना है या नहीं, or this is for me or not. It's actually true that looks do matter, and looks से ये फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता आप किस तरीके से पैदा हुए हो. I know there are a lot of insecurities we humans have. There are a lot of things which are out of our control, especially talking about looks. But what matters the most is how you are able to showcase them, how cleverly you are able to put yourself. And when I'm talking about clever terms, it's not about shadowing the insecurities or the problems you have, but about also internally working on that, but still managing a glow or an outer glow through that. I hope you got my point. So yeah, that's pretty much it about this video. अगर आपके किसी भी सेंटिमेंट्स को ठेस पहुंचाओ, प्लीज़ 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 माफ़ कर दीजिएगा. इट वाज नेवर रियली एन इंटेंशन. द ओनली इंटेंशन थ्रू दिस or these videos is about sharing some of the lessons or some of my learnings from around the books I keep reading or learning. If needed, I would definitely try to share the areas or the books through which I have got these. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching Read with Ayushi. Bye.